Hey guys, welcome back today. So, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but in all my videos, I use several different amplifiers. It depends on the sub that I'm using. It depends on what I'm doing for what I'm doing. I've had 2 amplifiers hooked up. I've had 3 amplifiers hooked up. So today I'm swapping out an amp. I'm going to swap out the Rockford P300X1, 300 watt, and I'm going to swap it out for the Alpine MRP M500. So I'm going to boost up some power here. So first things first is my fuse is over here for my extra battery. So that's the first thing you do is take out your fuse. So on your amp here, you have your speaker wires. I have it bridged. I only run one sub. I like running one sub. I usually only run one channel if I'm running, even if I run 3 subs, I run one channel. I've run down in the, under 1 ohm. I've run 2.7 ohms. So here's your power wire. This is your battery wire. This is your ground wire, preferably to the chassis of your car, an existing ground that's already there. Make sure you file it down when you're doing that. And your remote wire. This goes to your radio, right in the back of your radio. There are other spots like your lighter you could use. There's a lighter in the back of my van I could use. If you tap into the power in that, you could use that as a remote. Mine is hooked up to my radio, so when my radio comes on, that's how most of them are done, is hooked up to your radio. So you run it under your mat back here. Everything's run under right here. It all comes out right here. My remote, and my power wires. My ground is actually right under my seat. I tapped right into my body in my car. Make sure if you tap into your body of your car, you look around for wires and stuff because you don't want to hit any factory wires or anything. So we're going to pull this guy out of here today. I actually have to change some stuff around because this amp right here, I have another JL Audio amp in the mail right now. I'll be doing that one probably, well, as soon as it comes in, I guess. So this is, I do quick things, quick release. So I'm just going to put this over here and I'm going to start putting stuff in. Okay, so my speaker wire is right here. I know it's a mess, but that, like I said, I plug a lot of amplifiers in and out, in and out, in and out. Alright, I need to cut this wire down. Cut this wire down a little bit. I think it came off somewhere. Gotcha. Beautiful. You want to make sure all your connections are clean, your wires are nice and clean. Okay, so let's get this guy up here. Now, I don't like these terminals on this amp. I'm going to get the MRV. I think it's the MRV M500. It doesn't have the screw terminals because I don't like the screw terminals. I mean, this has screw terminals too, but the slots are straight in, and this one's like the terminals that you have to put it under the thing here. Okay. There's this one. If anybody has any questions or anything, you can always ask me in comments. I usually answer fairly fast. My kids aren't helping me today. Usually one of my kids is helping me. My daughter usually helps me, or one of my 3 boys helps me out. I got no help today. And make sure you get your things in the right places. Oh, did you see I put a piece of wood on here so it can fit comfortably under my seat without touching anything. Okay, so we're going to do remote first. Remote wire. And because this thing has these screw down terminal covers, I'm gonna get some. The only thing is, if I get the I don't know if they're Y clamps, or if I get the clamps to go into the thing to put my wire on, since I change my wires so often, I'm going to be cutting it, and I don't want to be cutting power wires all the time. So that's the reason I'm doing it this way for now, because I haven't shaved off any of my power wires as of now. And I really don't want to be shaving power wires. Power wires are expensive. Oops. Okay. Alright. So the way I do this here is I take the... Let's see if I can get some tape here. I take the electrical tape and I put it around the wire. I split the wire in half. Put the electrical tape around it. So guys, that's the basics of setting up your car amplifier. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. I get pumped up every time I get a new subscriber. It's like Christmas. I mean, one subscriber, I get so pumped up. And I tell my kids, hey guys, we got a new subscriber. It's very slow going. This is not the only video I have. I have several videos. I think I have close to 20 different subwoofers, different amplifiers, maybe 20 different amplifiers, 20 different subs. I've done inside car speakers. I've done 6.5-inch subs. So check out some of my other videos, guys. Make sure you like those too. Subscribe to the channel, guys, and we'll see you next. Oh, let me just show you what I did here. So my gauge of wire is too thick, so that's what I did to get it in. Just make sure that you get this is all covered up, and the electrical tape is cheap, and I can rip it right off, put my wire back together, and I haven't wasted any of these wires. So if you want to do applications like I do, many different amplifiers, sometimes I change them every day. So that's a good idea to do it like this. Just fold it over. Make sure you buy good CCA wire, and you'll be all set to go. Alright guys, hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.